mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because
leading
of
off
good
tonight
run
for
and
the
sinking
Dodgers,
action to his arm
right
side.
fielder,
He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
High and deep to right center. Martinez racing back to the track, to the wall.
Walk-off salami. Have a bite of walk-off salami sandwich. Santa Maria.
So it's his solo home run here, leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
David Freese.
He'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And a relay home. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first.
Bellinger.
He's set, and the pitch. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is in there.
Batting fifth.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Ripped on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Kenta Maeda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do they do right out of the chute, top of the first throw, a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Roll?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In there at the letters 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Line drive to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
And that'll get down out there near the wall, and the runner will score from second. Now the relay home, and not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Adam Wainwright is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Wainwright.
David Freese will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Wainwright comes set. First pitch on the way. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Bellinger at second with 2 down. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that is off the wall. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Here's Matt Carpenter. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's 1 for 5.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on its way. At the knees, strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right, waiting on it his toes. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one
now
in.
Batting.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Daniel Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Barnes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across,
now
and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Bader falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. And they swap the tag on him, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bellinger waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Adam Wainwright. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next up for Los Angeles, David Freese, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Wow, this one was over before it even started. Talking about a rude awakening to the game. He only lasted 1 inning. There's still 8 innings the bullpen's going to have to eat up in this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 35.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. There's a shot out to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the run is in to score from second. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
In now, Boston Barnes. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And the run is in to score from third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 12-0. Now in the box, Jose Martinez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
Fielder.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
In the air out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's
Now
the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The next 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in once again, Daniel Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Standing in, Kenta Maeda, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. Moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping into the box,
now
Young. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. At the plate, David Freese. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, David Freese.
First pitch of the at-bat. To his left, it's knocked down at third. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Freese blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman, number
Obviously,
35.
they got a little over-aggressive there.
Bellinger.
When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Ozuna is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Josh.
Riding in once again, Jock Peterson. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for the
Stepping
Cardinals,
up to the plate,
the
Harrison
center
Bader,
fielder,
0 for 1
Harrison
after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Jairo Munoz is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Jairo Munoz.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping for better results than the other arms that
Number
they've run out
53,
there in this one.
John.
First pitch
Gant.
on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
One gone
Austin
now in the LA 7th.
Barnes.
And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's
The
clean.
batter, number 9.
3 for 4.
Second
He's
base.
looking locked in.
Daniel Castro.
Into the box now, Daniel Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 18.
Don't sleep on the bottom of
It's,
the order right there. He broke out whole
Maeda.
ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Kenta Maeda. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. But all told, 2 men
batter,
across the plate on
the
the
right
play.
fielder, Andrew.
So the batting order
Toles.
turns over now and set to go. Andrew Toles, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies
So
and
2
gentlemen,
runs on
it's
3
time
hits,
for
no
the
errors,
traditional
and no one
7th
left.
inning
On to the bottom of the 7th.
stretch.
Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Dodgers lead this one. So the lineup flips over and
Leading
digging
up
in,
for the
Jose
Cardinals,
Martinez. He's
the
0
right
for
fielder,
2 thus far in this one.
Jose.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right, waiting on it as Toles looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now back, second
0
baseman.
for 2 from him so
Go
far in this one. Here's
Whoa.
the first pitch to him. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Toles is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Paul
Paul
Goldschmidt. He got called out on
Goldschmidt.
strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one. Striding in, David Freese. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The third baseman.
First offering
David
on its way.
Freese.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 5.
A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Line to the right side. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 35.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The third baseman.
I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Now batting,
at the
left
plate,
fielder,
Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
We're
now
getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning. And the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Nope, not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jock Peterson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The center fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Martinez is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina starting things for
Leading
his
up
side
for
in
the
the
Cardinals,
ninth as they face the improbable
Yadier
odds of trying to come back in this one.
Molina.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harrison Bader. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
The 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the ninth. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game.
Hitting for the Cardinals.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the ninth.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint,
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count.
Ladies
and gentlemen, here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound.
Now pitching,
and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter,
Colton Wong will
the
stand
second base. Colton Wong.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Cardinals down to their final strike here, and he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
15-0 the final in this one.
Time of the ball game.
Dodgers
4 hours,
posted a 3-run
exactly.
first to propel them to the win. Kenta
Tonight's
Maeda takes the win on the mound. His second. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, it's the finale of this. So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Here's Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Justin Turner. His prior history versus this arm. He's 1 for 5.
Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman,
now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, no balls and 1 strike. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, the right fielder, Jose
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Colton Wong now. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 4. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Fastball, strike 3
Batting
called
third.
as he couldn't pull
The
the
first
trigger,
baseman.
and there are 2 away.
Goldsmith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5
the
effort.
left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Chris Taylor. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Bader is there. 2 gone. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
The catcher.
He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he will get there to make the run. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt
Infield
Carpenter.
In the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Taylor. And it's gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 5.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ozuna. No outs, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Marcell Ozuna is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher.
0-1.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Again to first. Not in time. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hill with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. That'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. His career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. 1-0. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. 1-1. Here it is. Throw down to second. But he's back in standing. Ready with the 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The pitcher, Rich Hill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Ozuna is there. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
He's set, and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. Castro ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Bader is there. Let's see if they test it.
Now
so striding in, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And now pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So 2 on with 2 away, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning.
Your attention, please.
It's going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the
into the box, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fastball called strike 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Career numbers against Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hernandez sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So here now is the pitcher, Pedro Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Kike Hernandez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader coasts under it. 1 down. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Baez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. John Gant answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Career numbers against Baez. He's got 1 hit in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, and I don't know how much more weight this field can take.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to
number
23.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Carpenter goes down for round number 2 in the bottom half. Marcell Ozuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Cody Bellinger.
A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Taylor.
From the stretch. And there's a base hit on the line. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. So striding forward now, Daniel Castro tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And to score, the runner from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Jerko now. Career numbers against Baez.
Leading up.
He's really struggled. 0 for 10.
The shortstop.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still 1-2.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Wieters becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a perfect 2 for 2.
Kike Hernandez.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On a swing and a miss, and that wasn't exactly the most convincing at-bat of the afternoon as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. The tag gets 1. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes from set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Martinez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll. Yadier Molina is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 4.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now
there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do.
Your
rain
attention,
is finally past us as
now
we welcome you back. Joe Kelly will be
number
the new
17.
pitcher on the mound after the
Joe
delay as we are
Kelly.
ready for more baseball. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Colton Long will stand in. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4.
Whoa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a
swing and a miss? That Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Digging in,
the left fielder,
Jock Peterson.
31.
He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the 1st out of the inning. In
the
now, Chris Taylor. Last time through was a base hit.
Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge the previous
play. All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Stepping in now, Austin Barnes. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit. Ready for another shot now Daniel Castro. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here comes the first pitch. A line shot to second out there. On to first, a double
Ladies
play.
and gentlemen, please join.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try and
Leading
get something started in the home half of the seventh.
The first baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's ball
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he touches
the left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ozuna.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. On the ground is short. This could be 2. And there's his first base hit in this one. Oh, but it's thrown away at second.
The batter, number 3,
shortstop. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jumps off the page at me. Found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Again down to second, but he dives back safely. Carpenter at second. Ozuna at first. 1 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher Matt Wieters now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 0 for 5. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Your
David
attention,
Freese
please.
is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 25, David Freese.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run.
Now batting.
And next it'll be the outfielder, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one
now
away.
Batting, the first baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Now batting,
John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this
your
one.
attention, please. These changes for St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 60, John Brebbia.
First offering on
now
its
playing
way.
Shortstop and batting
Line
9.
toward right center.
Number 12, Paul
Bader is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. And the second run will score as well. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll...
Your
Scott
attention,
Alexander
please.
is on to pitch
now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
D.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
right
Jose
fielder.
Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Bader is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now batting, Daniel Castro. He was a double play victim last time around.
Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up the middle and off his leg. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Scott Alexander.
Scott Alexander.
First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Martinez looking up.
Walk-off salami. Have a bite of walk-off salami
now batting,
sandwich.
right fielder,
Santa Maria.
Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Colton Wong. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Seager up the middle. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pinter.
His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Your attention, please.
Kenley Jansen
now
enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Jansen.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Goldschmidt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Time of the ball game. 4 hours and
Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he fouls this one off. Muncy fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Corey Seager, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cain is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Justin Turner.
Third baseman.
He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games
Turner.
entering play. And the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Kane is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jesus Aguilar becomes the first out of the inning. Brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 2 for 4. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Stripling is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty B, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Hit hard towards center. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate,
Batting
kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move. Here's Ryan Braun now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. 39. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Corbin Burns, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home. Russell Martin now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in.
Freese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Next
the
to
pitcher.
hit will be the pitcher, Ross Stripling. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you don't see that all the time.
Now
Pitcher deep in the count,
the right fielder.
0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Tolles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate,
the batter number
was
5.
able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Shortstop.
Now in the box, Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Right side. Muncy comes up with it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And he is out on the tag. In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Fouled off. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Turner.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Aguilar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Yelich is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Pollock enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Line drive base hit.
Boy, D'Lo, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward right center. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now. And he's got a real good count at...
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Martin.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now
good contact to start out
the
the inning.
Baseman.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, David Freese. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Grandal over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the pitcher, Ross Stripling. hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching
now
from the stretch the entire
the
game,
right
but
fielder.
somehow he's still
And
got a
through.
shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Andrew Tolles, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Seager is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tie game through 5. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Line hard, but foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he knocks it. in the ballgame.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Braun, base runner at first with one out. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Lorenzo.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Brewers strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
The left fielder, number 11.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Saladino scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. At the plate, Tyler Saladino. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Yelich.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Seager is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Pops this one up. Coming in is Pollock, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's
Ladies
through
and
7
gentlemen,
complete,
please join
still
me with the
working on a
traditional
masterpiece.
7th inning stretch.
On in order of the Brewers, we are still scoreless. Striding in once again, Kike Hernandez
Leading up
hit
for
the
the
ball
Dodgers,
pretty well in his last at-bat,
the
but
center
it
fielder,
resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty.
Hernandez.
Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time.
Oh, look at the diving stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. The windup and the 0-1. Slap hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, David Freese. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. No hits to this point. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the into the box now. Travis Shaw 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that
the plate, Mark Moustakas. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And a step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Ryan Braun. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still no score. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ross Stripling. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Up next for the Dodgers,
now at the plate,
the right
Andrew
fielder.
Toles. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Turned on down the line. Aguilar ranges to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Braun, but this will land untouched.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Swing and a long drive into left field, a base hit. Cutting it close
Now
here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there. Probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this batting on, I'm going to have to
number 14, Hernan Perez.
Line hard toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but at the plate, Yasmani Grandal will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
The batter number
digging in, Hernan Perez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit weekly back to the mound. Seager gloves it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first two guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
He's set. The 0-1. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Shot to third. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Line towards center field. King has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. But foul. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Russell Martin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Tyler Saladino.
The shortstop, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So digging in now, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. The
now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Strike one to start the at-bat. A pause, and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues. Stepping in, David Freese steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
The second baseman, David Freese.
Up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock. To start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Stepping in now, Ross Stripling, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in at third safely. So the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Coles. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And the move to bring the infield in works out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Digging in and looking for Corey Seager. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
And the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.